Scene start. XT Pirate Galleon, main deck, night. The galleon, the sea serpent, is a beast bucking against the fury of a tempestuous sea. Colossal waves, black and menacing, crash against its hull, sending plumes of spray high into the storm-lashed sky. Rain falls in thick, relentless sheets driven by a howling wind that shrieks through the rigging. The ship groans, its timbers straining under the immense pressure as it is violently tossed from side to side. Every lurch and plunge threatens to splinter it apart. On the chaos of the main deck, two figures stand in stark opposition. Captain Kyle, a man whose hardened face is a map of countless battles, faces his first mate, Finn, younger but with a fire of rebellion burning in his eyes. Their soaked clothes cling to them and their hair is plastered to their faces. Lightning splits the sky, a brilliant, fleeting flash that illuminates their grim expressions and the drawn steel in their hands. The world is a symphony of destruction, the roar of the wind, the crash of the waves, and the thunder that rolls like celestial cannon fire. In this maelstrom, only the silent promise of violence between the two men seems to hold any certainty. The standoff breaks as Finn lunges forward, his cutlass a silver arc in the storm's gloom. Kale parries with a guttural roar. The clash of their swords a sharp, ringing note against the storm's deep bass. Their duel is a frantic dance on a treacherous stage. They move with a deadly grace, their bodies accustomed to the violent roll of the ship. Their fight takes them across the deck, a whirlwind of flashing steel and desperate lunges. They battle up the slick, steep stairs to the quarterdeck, their blades locking and screeching perilously close to their faces. A montage of dynamic shots captures the intensity of their struggle. One moment, they are entangled in a mess of loose ropes and fallen rigging, their swords weaving a complex pattern of attack and defense. The next, they are balancing precariously on the edge of the deck as the ship tilts at an impossible angle. The churning sea a hungry mouth just feet below. Close-ups highlight their desperate struggle, their boots slipping on the water-slicked wood, their knuckles white as they grip the hilts of their swords, and their eyes locked in a contest of will as much as skill. Each parry, each thrust is a gamble against both their opponent and the unforgiving sea. The ocean, as if angered by the conflict on its surface, decides to intervene directly. A mountainous wave, larger than any before it, rises up like a liquid leviathan and crashes over the entire deck with devastating force. The wall of water sweeps everything before it, and both pirates are knocked from their feet, sent sprawling across the inundated deck. The world becomes a blur of swirling water and splintered wood. Finn is the first to recover, sputtering as he pushes himself to his knees. His eyes scan the chaos and lock onto Kale's sword, which has been torn from his grasp and now lies several feet away. With a surge of adrenaline, Finn scrambles for it. His movements quick and decisive. He kicks the weapon, sending it skittering across the deck and into the dark, churning water below. Kale rises, now unarmed and vulnerable, but a cornered captain is still a dangerous foe. Roaring with defiance, Kale uses his brute strength and the environment as his weapon. He heaves a heavy wooden crate at Finn, who just manages to dodge it. Kale then snatches a thick, stray rope, whipping it like a serpent to keep Finn's blade at bay. The fight is now a primal contest of strength and cunning against steel. Finn presses his advantage, his sword finding openings in Kale's makeshift defense. The exhausting battle finally reaches its conclusion. Finn maneuvers Kale back against the solid mainmast, the wet wood pressing into the captain's back. He is cornered, breathless, and defeated. Finn raises his cutlass, the point aimed directly at Kale's throat. The storm seems to hold its breath. The rain lessens and the wind's howl softens to a mournful sigh. In that charged moment of stillness, Finn pauses. He looks into the eyes of his former captain, seeing not just a tyrant, but the man who once taught him how to navigate by the stars. The fire for vengeance in his eyes flickers and dies, replaced by a profound weariness. With a final, lingering look, Finn lowers his sword. He turns his back on the defeated captain and walks away, his silhouette framed against the slowly subsiding storm. Kale is left slumped against the mast, alive but stripped of his command, as the first hints of a gray dawn break on the horizon. Scene end.